Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday, December 15th. I decided to go ahead and get ready for today. I just feel like for these workshops, since they're longer than the community calls, it really doesn't matter what I look like. My face is this big. You're not there for me. You're there for the content and the goal coaching and all the things. But I just feel better and more on top of it when I'm like ready to go. We're also potentially going to Zoo Lights tonight, and last time, if you were here for Vlogmas 2023, we went to Zoo Lights and I had intended for Lila to take a picture with Santa by herself. We ended up needing to hop into the photo. That's a whole saga. Totally on Santa, not on Lila. Luckily we were in decent, Sam and I were in decent outfits, and I did have makeup on. So just in case that's the scenario again, I wanted to be ready to go. So let me show you the plans for today. Okay, so I have not finished prepping the video. I got up before Lila this morning with the intention to get this done, and I got through most of it, but there was one change that I needed my editor to make in order for it to make that video live. You'll probably, as soon as you see it, you'll know my phone number I did not mention blurring out my phone number, so we needed to get that blurred out. And so that's almost all ready to go. I did get the grocery list made, so Sam and Lila, I think, are gonna go to the grocery store while I am on this call, because as soon as this call is over, not as soon, we have a little bit of a buffer here, but not much. And then we go through the final walkthrough of our new house, which is just bananas. It's crazy. I have not decided how much of this I'm gonna share. I need to think through that a little bit more. And then Zoo Lights, like I talked about, and that's it. A couple other little things I would like to get to today. But otherwise, a pretty simple day, but it, as always, feels good for me to get it out of my head and down on paper. Do I say that every vlog? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I really do truly believe that. Even if it is a short, simple list, I think it does so much for your like mental state and overwhelm, and like clearing up those spaces in your brain to have it down on paper and not just living in your brain. All right, let's get the advent calendars opened up, and then I'll decide what tea I'm gonna make for this call. Charlie's not in here, so we won't bother with hers. How many more does she have? I think she just has one more. Okay, wait, maybe let's just finish up Charlie's. I'll find her and go give this to her. Maybe we'll just be done and then we can recycle this box. The last one is the mushroom. First off, I don't understand how this is holiday themed at all, but second off, I'm laughing because my stepdad's birthday is tomorrow and he hates mushrooms, despises them. And it's like a running joke that we always get him mushroom stuff. So it's just kind of funny. Okay, so that's Charlie's last day. Let's see what is in our day 15. Earl Grey Lemon Ginger. Oh yeah, I'm so pumped for this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. This is exactly what I need today. Yum. Okay, and then where are we here? Day 10. Also, I'm sorry, I know these clips have been dark. I have the lighting in our bedroom is just bad, which normally is not a big deal because all we do in this room is sleep, so it's totally fine. Oh, okay. Peppermint Snow. Ooh, that's interesting. There's definitely a sweetness to it. It's not just pepperminty. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like vanilla peppermint. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Definitely quite the collection over there. We got 2 more days of these candles. Okay, let's go make some tea. Okay, I got my tea all made. It smells, I haven't taken a sip yet because it's still really hot. I don't know if you can see the steam. It smells so good. I really do want to use the like festive holiday mugs that I have, but I also really wanted the biggest mug that we had today. So Central Perk it is. Yes, you're looking at my foot because I just have to share this. Sometimes folding laundry is hard. I grabbed a pair of socks from my drawer to put on before this call started, and I just went to do it, and I unfolded the socks, and this was one of them, and this was the other sock that was in there. That is not my sock. That is not my sock. Those don't go together. Hi, I had the camera on the tripod for the plan with me, so I thought I would just leave it there to chat with you for a second. So we finished the last goal setting workshop. I cannot believe they are done. I feel like these goal workshops like are built up for me. I mean, this is the 5th year we've done some version of this. This is the 3rd year that we've done like the full-blown 3-part workshops. And I just think they're so helpful, and I think they're so important. But I also feel this big like sigh of relief when I finally I got through them. It is a lot of hours of work behind the scenes, plus almost 10 hours of like in the moment call work, and it just feels so good. So the last one is uploading now. Come on, Zoom. We gotta get your job done before we go to this walkthrough. But I immediately pivoted from the workshop to getting the Plan With Me film so I could get that uploaded. And now it is, yeah, I'm feeling so happy. So if you weren't able to join the workshops live, if you haven't grabbed them, they are not going anywhere. They are still there. They are still available for you if you need help getting your goals set up for the new year, regardless of what goal planner you use. I walk you through all of the steps, regardless of your goal planner. I tell you the page numbers if you're in the Moxie Life or the Power Sheets, then obviously in the Goals with Laken planner as well. But the replays are gonna be up. By the time this video goes up, the replays will be there that you can grab them and watch them to help you through getting set up for the new year. I'm so excited and so proud. So I am going to, I don't know, actually, like I have a little bit of a gap here because I can't really do anything until Zoom finishes exporting the replay, and we're not leaving for a little bit. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of nervous. I know that the final walkthrough is just like, at least my understanding of it is that it's just to make sure nothing has exploded and like it looks reasonable from the last time that I saw the house during the inspection, but I'm nervous, excited. Hi, you say hi. Let's show our outfits. I'm carrying Daddy's video game around. I have my green sweatsuit on, and so I also put Lila's green sweatsuit on her. That lasted 2 seconds. Sorry. It's very cute. I'm sure we'll have pictures and stuff from Zoo Lights, but the inspection, or not the inspection, that's not where we were. Where were we? The final walkthrough. Yep. Everything looks good. Everything looks the same. There's still work to be done, but it's the same work, the work we knew about. So that's good news. Now everybody's just getting packed up and dressed so we can go see some pretty lights. Do you want to go to the zoo and see the lions and see the lights? Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. All right, we are off to Zoo Lights. Well, we're off to drop the car off to walk to Zoo Lights. And I'm taking my camera, which I might regret, because if you've been along for the saga, when we go to like things, I don't like to have to worry about my camera. And so I've just been capturing footage on my phone. But I have a feeling my phone is not going to do as good of a job of capturing the beauty of the Zoo Lights as my camera is. So since there's going to be so many other people that hopefully can, with Lila, it's not like we're on a 5-to-1 ratio here. Hopefully I can manage my camera as well. Wow. Is that a meow meow? Yeah. You're right. It is. Wow. Okay. Another day, another office vlog wrap up. Okay, first off, Laken, stop taking your camera out and about. I love the new camera, but it's big. It is bigger than my old camera. And so when I'm out and about, it's just a lot. It's a lot to have to manage. And especially in December, when I'm also trying to take pictures on my phone for December daily, like just also having my camera is just too much. Okay, that's note 1 for myself. Zoo Lights were up and down. So I think I mentioned this during the vlog when I thought we were gonna go to Zoo Lights and then we didn't end up going, and that you do need a ticket. The Lincoln Park Zoo is typically free, but for Zoo Lights, you need a ticket. And so we got tickets for the 4:30 slot, which is the earliest because it gets dark here at like 4 p.m. And we got there basically right at 4:30, and there was this huge long line. And so at first we were like, oh my gosh, what time are we actually going to get in? We hadn't made plans for dinner yet, and so we were kind of nervous. Luckily, as soon as they opened like the gates, the line moved pretty quickly. And when we first walked in, Lila was just like in awe, and she had this like glow about her, and it is what makes things like Christmas and Zoo Lights like so much more fun as a parent. I think also as a grandparent or aunt, but my parents were there, and so was my sister. And as for me as a person, I'm kind of over the Zoo Lights. I mean, I know they add something new every year, and it was fun the first couple of times. If it wasn't for Lila, I wouldn't personally feel the need to go. But taking her and like seeing everything through her eyes was just like so magical. So started off strong. Then we walked to where Santa is, because we also wanted to see Santa at the Zoo Lights. And they said that the building that Santa's normally in was closed for a private event, and there was no Santa that night. We were like, okay, well, guess we're not meant to see Santa today. So we keep moving on. We look at more lights, see things, pretty exciting. I truthfully didn't take all that many B-roll clips because again, it was just like having my camera out, pulling it out, I really wanted to just like stare at Lila's face the whole time and not worry about like capturing things. So I apologize for that. And I was trying to take a picture for December Daily. It was just a lot. So we kept walking, we kept looking. And then we like make a loop basically within the zoo lights. And then we ended up back at that building where Santa was supposed to be. And it looked like people were going in. So we walked in, and of course there was a line to see Santa, but it moves pretty quickly because the line looks long because it's like big chunks of people, but then all those people are together in one group, and then each family gets a tiny amount of time with Santa. And obviously with such a young kid, we're not necessarily like talking to Santa and telling him what she wants for Christmas, right? We're just like taking a picture. So it moved pretty quickly, and she did okay. I'm glad that I was prepared for us to be in the picture because we absolutely were in the picture. I don't know. I feel like, or I hope at some point, if we have kids that are old enough that they will just get in the picture with Santa. I don't need to be in the picture. I don't really want to be in the picture. Last year we had to be in it because the Santa was hurt and couldn't hold Lila, if you were here for that Vlogmas. And then this year she just wanted to stay with me, which is fine. So we snapped our photos with Santa, and then we started to walk around and like thought about there's like a second loop at the zoo, and then it started to drizzle. Like there was no rain in the forecast. Where did this rain come from? And at that point, everybody was kind of starting to get hungry, and so everyone was like, just forget it. Like forget the second loop. Like we saw a lot of lights, we saw Santa, let's just go home. So it is what it is. I'm glad that we went. It was a good day to go from a weather standpoint until it started raining. Like it was in the 40s, so it wasn't super cold. It's a good day to go from a day of the week perspective, right? We could go at the 4:30 slot because like my stepdad and my husband weren't working. We weren't trying to get them to leave work early because that's what we did last year. I think we went on we couldn't have possibly gone on I think we went on a Wednesday last year, and they snuck out of work a little early to go. So, or we didn't go maybe until the 5:30 or 6:30. But that was also a lot when last year she was 3 months old. She wasn't on any kind of sleeping schedule. She just was sleeping. She slept when she slept, which wasn't all the time, right? She was a little tiny baby. So it was very different than this year. But it was fun. We had a good time, and I am exhausted. Like, I'm just tired today. We ended up deciding that trying to go to a restaurant with all of us wasn't going to work. So we ordered takeout, and as we like walked back to my mom's house, she lives pretty close to the zoo, and we're all just like sitting around the table with our dinner like, I'm tired. Like everybody was just kind of worn out. Like it was just, it was a long weekend. So I am excited to get into bed, and I hope that I get a good night's sleep. I talked about this in my PM routine. I take a CBD gummy every night anyways, but I'm considering like an additional something to help me sleep because I feel like my nerves for tomorrow are just like jittery. Like we're buying a house tomorrow. Obviously by the time this video goes up, like that will have already happened, which is crazy. Anyway, okay. I'm being rambly. I need to be done with this. If you made it all the way to the end, please comment with the Santa emoji. Right? That just fits. So that is going to be it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals and every day here during Vlogmas. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.